For a one who realized that this world never ever existed, what exists is beyond the existence and the non-existence, although it is awareness, but still continues to remain in the form for the sake of relativity, for the sake of relative transactions. So for that individual, although for us he seems to be an individual, but he is the totality. So for that one, it is hard not to feel contempt for the ignorant. It is hard for him to be simple-hearted in one dealing with others. It is hard for him to born again in this relative reality. So, it is a rare opportunity to be introduced towards the awareness and just be that. It is extremely unwise to indulge in pleasures that speed up the process of death, diseases, aging, and suffering. It is always hard for the relative guy to be the master of himself. For the relative guy, it's hard for him to practice charity because he himself could not be able to see him in others. It's hard for the strong, it's hard for the rich to observe the middle path. What Buddha says, middle path is just a borderline of the absolute and the relative, not to get attached, at the same time to be detached. For this relative guys, for him it's very hard not to abuse one's authority. It is hard not to express an opinion about others. Same thing is a vice versa for the known ones, for the self-realized ones. Although self-realization is a concept, but for the relative transactions, one who known him to be infinite, we consider him as a self-realized. But for the known, he is neither self-realized nor self-indulged. He is what it is. So, worldly ones, it's very hard for them to hanker which is agreeable but not achievable. They imagine a heaven based on the fulfillment of earthly pleasures. Unfortunate, because heaven and hell both are delusion, and they may exist in a relative way, but none of them are business because it's also a dream. They disregarding life, how to live, running behind sensual pleasures rather than understanding that there is a death to the body and this body is an ephemeral, and unable to conquer passions, unable to suppress the selfish desires, and not learning and not exhaustive in the self-investigation, becoming hard for them to be even-minded. These are the traits which gets us away from the real who you are. In reality, you are the awareness. You are beyond low and high conditions. You are the way of the Buddha. You are the Buddha. You are the Shiva. You are Allah. You are the Krishna. You are what you are.